This week, starting September 3rd through September 9th, the Sun and Earth move into the 64th and 63rd I Ching. This week's spiritual wisdom is found in the 64th I Ching, named before completion. Things must find their natural place. The cosmic force of the imaginative wizard, the energy to use imagination and creativity to transcend confusion. The creative process is a dance along the shores of the unknown. All it takes is the willingness to feel the discomfort, the fear, the confusion, to allow the unknown in, and the miracles begin. Offering us a transformation from confusion to illumination, the dilemma of certainty. Will you be patient? Will you sit with confusion, with the uncertainty? Can you give it honor, time, and space, and trust in life that when it's needed, clarity will enter? Most people don't see their beliefs. Instead, their beliefs tell them what they see. This is the simple difference between clarity and confusion. This energy continues us in the quarter of duality, a time period that brings our focus, our awareness to relating with one another. Purpose is fulfilled through bonding and relationships with others, a time period of interacting with others and seeing ourselves mirrored in the other. All relationships are designed to have friction. This cycle guides us intuitively to those relationships that contain friction, that are fertile to help us grow and evolve, to co-create together, helping us to increase our capacity to feel without being lost in the relationship and letting others become the reason for what we create. This cycle, this quarter, enables us to deepen our discovery and embodiment of who we truly are through our experiences. The Sun moving into the 64th I Ching automatically activates the Earth, the 63rd I Ching, its programming partner, its opposite polarity in the mandala of life, the matrix of the Maya, the map of consciousness. These two energies are one. The Earth is the manifestation, the grounding energy, what we see, and the Sun is the illumination, the wisdom, our beingness. This week's solar transit transports us into the realm of the mind, like a roller coaster or a carousel that never stops turning. The ever-spinning wheel of life never ends. Nothing is ever really complete without the inkling, the subtle intuition of a new beginning stirring inside. It may seem confusing to the mind that the last I Ching in the whole mandala of life, this week's Sun, the 64th I Ching, is named before completion. And the 63rd I Ching, the second to last, its opposite polarity, is named after completion. One possible explanation could be that the hexagrams were arranged this way to remind us that nothing ever really comes to an end, that life moves back and forth in an endless spiral that keeps bringing us back to deeper truths, to things we thought we understood. This week's solar energy is the powerful energetic force of the Pisces full moon lunar eclipse, exact on September 7th. This powerful energy will be guiding us to let go throughout the next 6 months. The Sun, our beingness, is the shadow of confusion, the right brain, abstract energy, trying to make sense of the past, while the Earth, what we see, is the shadow of doubt, the left brain, logical energy, projecting into the future. Life may be built on logic, but it's lived out in our experiences of life in the now. We may notice an unusual balance and beauty, a dance between yesterday and tomorrow, between cycles and patterns, between experiences and proving. With the sun moving into the 64th I Ching in the quarter of duality, a time period of learning through bonding and relationships, it brings the potential to want to make sense of how we bond and relate to others in life. So we may experience mental pressure and or anxiety while trying to make sense of our relationships through reflection. Have you ever noticed that when you catch the mind trying to make sense of the past with no luck of any meaning, it drives us a little crazy, and the harder we try, the harder it gets? The secret, the magic, is in allowing for time and space, sitting in a state of confusion, and allowing the discomfort and fears to be felt, which builds the trust that allows clarity to enter in divine timing on its own. Most of us are conditioned to allow external and sometimes internal forces to pressure us into premature action or activity. Basically, we don't allow for time and space to bring in the clarity or to witness the illuminations, the truth. We miss or repress the portal of awakening, and that is what it means to find out who and what we truly are. But when we allow confusion, time, and space, then magic comes in. The portal of imagination opens up. The word imagination comes from the same root as the word magic. The prefix ma is all about influencing matter, the mother, the Maya. It's about manipulating matter. This is what magic is. This is what imagination is. All it takes is the willingness to feel the pain, the fear, and the magic begins, which allows the conditions to open up to imagination, expanding the possibilities of our beliefs, expanding our discovery and embodiment, the power of magic, manipulating matter. It's about engaging the transformational forces of nature. It is said that the darkest hour of the night comes just before dawn. Confusion clouds the heart, but it also points the way. This week's solar energy is grounded by the force of the earth, the 63rd I Ching, after completion, truth, the wise and intuitive questioner, the energy to use doubt as a gateway into possibilities. The wisdom, that illumination, that truth is simply here and now. At every stage of life, whatever you're moving through, whatever happens to you, whatever you feel in each moment, however delirious or disturbing, it's nothing but truth. Truth is all there is. We hold the power to truth, to our inner truth. Look deeply into the challenges before you and root out the real truth of what's causing them. Allow the confusion the honor it deserves, the time and space. When we're busy focusing on the past or the future, what we miss is the present moment, the magic where life is lived, the experience of being alive. In nature, in life, within us, disorder and confusion, it's natural, it's needed, it comes before order and clarity. Being with uncertainty can give us the time to test possible outcomes, expanding our imagination, our inner truth. The wheel of change keeps spinning, always evolving, yet always staying the same. This mysterious life journey isn't a straight line, it's a spiral. We continuously come back to things we thought we understood and see deeper truths. As the end unfolds, we open up to new beginnings. Will you be patient? Will you honor and sit with confusion, with uncertainty, by allowing it time and space? Can you trust the whole of life, that when needed, clarity will enter? Most people don't see their beliefs. Instead, their beliefs tell them what they see. This is the simple difference between clarity and confusion. May we all have a blessed journey ahead. Remember, love yourself and choose to be blessed.